Let's take a deeper journey into Psalm 23, one of the most beloved and enduring psalms in the Bible. It begins, "The Lord is my shepherd." But what does that really mean, both in ancient times and for us today? You've probably heard these words at weddings, funerals, or sung them in church. Psalm 23 has comforted people for centuries in moments of both joy and sorrow. But why does this ancient psalm still speak so powerfully, thousands of years after it was written? To understand, let's look at the world of King David, the author. David grew up as a shepherd in the hills of ancient Israel. When he writes, "The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing," he's drawing from his own life, knowing firsthand the care, protection and guidance a shepherd gives his sheep. Think about that for a moment. David isn't just saying God provides for him, he's declaring that with God, he never lacks what truly matters. In a world where people often feel restless or incomplete, this is a radical statement of trust and contentment. Green pastures and still waters, these images meant survival and peace to a shepherd. For us, they represent deep rest and real peace, even when life is noisy, stressful, or uncertain. He refreshes my soul. David's talking about a God who doesn't just fix our circumstances, he restores us from the inside out. In today's world, where burnout and anxiety are common, this promise of inner renewal is more relevant than ever. And then, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. In ancient Israel, valleys were places of danger. Wild animals, sudden floods, or enemies could be lurking. David doesn't deny the reality of dark valleys. He faces them head on. Notice he doesn't pretend that suffering or fear don't exist. Instead, he says he's not afraid because God is right there walking with him. For us, this means we're never alone in our hardest moments, no matter what we face. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. These were the tools a shepherd used to guide and protect his sheep, one for defense, one for direction. David's saying God's guidance and protection are always present, even when the path is unclear. Then you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. In ancient times, sharing a meal was a sign of peace and blessing. God's goodness isn't just for easy times. It shows up even when life gets messy or when we feel surrounded by challenges. And it all ends with this: surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. David is convinced that God's love and kindness are not temporary. They pursue him every single day. God's love never quits. No matter where we go or what we face, his goodness and mercy are always close behind. So next time you hear Psalm 23, remember, it's not just a psalm from the past, it's a living promise for today. That God cares, guides, protects, and loves us through every season of life. Whether you're facing green pastures or dark valleys, Psalm 23 invites you to trust that you are never alone and that hope, peace, and love are always within reach.